Hi, teacher and classmate. In this presentation, we speak a festival of on in Japan. My team confirmed by Yair and yourself, Laila.
What is this bow? Bowing is Japanese wishing custom to honor the spirits of one's ancestors. The Bushin Confucian custom has even into family reunion holiday during which people renown to ancestral family place and visit and clear their ancestors' graves when the spirits of ancestors are supposed to revisit to household altars. It's been celebrated in Japan for more than 500 years and traditional includes a dance called a half-bone origin.
Well, the Festival of Soul. This ritual of tradition is performed in the seventh month. Let's keep in mind that for them it is based on their China's calendar. In this case, the seventh month will be August at the end of the same month, in which they celebrate 3 days of remembrance to the souls of the deceased. During these days, there are celebrations, dances, parades, and gatherings in which joy, music, and good wishes abound, the opposite of what many would have thought.
The origins. Ponies operate for in the Saikin language its meds hacking use pet down on implicates grain, Sabrinkin land house tis hot bone, origins from the story Musken and discipline of Buddha conjugating his supernatural powers to try to contact his destined mother. He discovered that she had fired into the ram on hungry goats and while something extremely disturbed he went to Buddha and asked him how freed his mother from the ram. The Buddha instructed him to make offerings on the 15th day of the seventh month.
Tradition and celebration. In this Toro Nagashi is the first day of Bon. People carry chachin lanterns that are made of paper or silk to the graves of their relatives. They call the spirits of their ancestors to return home with a ritual called Mukaebon. In some regions, they light large bonfires at the entrance of house to guide the spirits to the entrance.
On Orit, the Orit celebration wins a memorial doors are between and people gathered to sing, dance, eat in honor of the music show beholding to become the showings the ancestral and people should keep careful moment. Borin's traditional dance skilled in based to rhythms of Japanese Taijutsu dancers perform on January stage and wear lined cotton kimonos.
And to finish with this tradition, we have the Gosa no Kurubi. It's a particularly colorful celebration. It's the last night of Bon when the guys who have visited or returned to their retirement in have visited the other world. In Kyoto, it's especially beautiful when hooked bonfires with hooked Japanese characters light up the nearby hills. And why bonfires? Well, it's said that the spirits of the deceased who visit the world of the living during this day return to the spirit world through fire. This is why these fires are lit in the mountains of Kyoto for this festival. Hence the name Signs of Kuribi means fire that rules, and Gosan means five mountains in in reference to the fire location on the fires, Daimonji, Okuribi, Gosan.
Celebration dates. First day, August 13, Mukibin. August begins when the South Quiet Mukibin practice. Durgin, when people make a small bonfire in front of their house to get spiritus upon their renowned black home. Decorating the descent altar with small memorial tiles, rocks, flowers, and Japanese extinguishers. It's also part of early preparation, studying and practice used to offer light, loved wings, objects they know in their lifetime. When practice mostly in constrained areas reclaim some regions, we also practice horsemen in combers and combs, mineral plants when golden skin for length. The symbolism when it it's all the horse when colored spread renown home awesome sound has possible when the cone when tan than black to helm usual also as festival is over. Most Japanese people also start born when visited to cemetery to clean up the family graves and pray for their peaceful existence. Whenever they are, this practice is quiet Okinawa marking.
Well, second day August, 14th to 5 Yakuyo. And during the second and 30 days of Obon celebration, families following the tradition will invite a Buddhist priest to their homes or visit a temple or shrine to recite a sutra and perform a memorial service. They are called Oyo or Kuyo in Japanese. After the recital, they have lunch together, recounting all stories of their beloved guys. The meal, called Soyin Ryori, is purely vegetarian and usually includes sweet beans, spinach with soy sauce, and sesame or pickled.
3 day August 16 Okubin. Bowen concludes with another boring lighting of guide me to see ancestral experience of the new world in many areas. Japan people will also organize bow of Kori dance, Tencent traditional dance were original performance for the set in recent years have become a symbol of summer festival Tencent. One of the most famous Boniface festival of part of this tradition is the Ogousan Okobi in Kyoto. It's so famous that actors took dozens of visionary every year. Some of the most famous Okubu festivals take place in Hiroshima and Osaka in Toro Nagasaki Festival. Japanese people are known for being right now rallies and festivals have become more relevant to entertain right tradition on born is of the film events in years that fought of importance of families starting time together and renouncing to their robes together with the spirits of the those who were the G to use.
Also interesting, the number 4 is pronounced she in exactly the same way as the word date, so the 4 in all its form is often omitted. Those attending the wake carry condolence money in a special envelope decorated in black and silver, which they leave at the entrance. In this food tradition in Japanese, people clean and tidy their homes. Um, Science is believed that the spirits of the ancestors return to our world on cows and horses. One of the tradition of Obon is to place offerings representing cows and cucumber representing horse, paired with wooden chopsticks as if they were legs and as decoration.
Conclusion. To conclude, we believe that every country, every teen religion, and every place has its own tradition. Some of them can be similar to others, or also competing in world that they have similar things, but always putting the essence of each one to make it unique. We also learned that Japan is country enriched with a lot culture, a lot of diversity, a lot of genius, the point where they may everything colorful and fanatic, something contracting to what my world time world of some this was Japan.
Summer in Japan is a time of festivals and fireworks. But there is one particular festival that is very, very old. This festival is called Obon. It is a festival to respect the spirits of the dead, your ancestor. For 3 days in August, everyone has a holiday. Traditionally, there are some activities that happens during Obon. On the first day of Obon, families welcome spirits of the ancestor into their home. For families who want to welcome spirits of people who died, they light special lanterns or fires. These fires are called mukaebi. This means welcome fire. During Obon, people often celebrate with special dancing called bon odori. People of all ages dance to music in the outdoors, like a park or street. The last day of Obon, people should light fires called okuribi. There are some famous okuribi that light up a whole mountain. Nowadays, Japanese people don't always do all these activities at Obon. But Obon is still an important time when people go back home to spend time with families. And some people go to temples or visit graves of family. Or enjoy visiting dance festivals. The biggest and most famous is the Tokushima Awa Odori. So the Obon festival for many people is a time to bring family and everyone together.